Good morning, students. We got the information with regard to ABC Limited relating to the variable costs and the fixed costs. The raw data has been provided to us with regard to the fixed costs, and he is providing the information with regard to the variable costs as a percentage of sales from the previous record. He says the direct materials are 32.8% of the sales. Direct labor is 28.4% of the sales. Factory overheads are 12.6% of the sales. Distribution overheads are 4.1% of the sales. He says general overheads are 1.1% of the sales. And if the budgeted sales are going to be 1,85,000 rupees, 18,50,000 rupees, is asking us to find out the break-even sales value, and he is also asking us to find out the profited budgeted sales value, and he is also asking us in the problem about what will be the profit if actual sales drop by 10%, and what will be the profit if actual sales are going to increase 5% from the budgeted sales. So let us work one bit after the other. In the first bit, he is asking us to find out the break-even sales value. Before to find out that particular thing, we need to convert this particular values for the, we need to get the amount of the direct material costs, direct labor costs, fixed overhead costs, distribution overhead costs, and general overhead costs at the budgeted sales. If the budgeted sales are going to be 18,50,000, what will be the values, what will be the total value of the variable costs? So variable costs, let me take here, they calculate the variable costs at budgeted sales value, budgeted sales value, and the budgeted sales value is rupees 18,50,000. This is the budgeted value, budgeted sales value. At that particular budgeted sales value, what will be the direct materials we need to calculate? The direct material has been given as 32.8%. So 32.8 into 18%, that is 18,50,000. 18,50,000 multiplied by 30.2.8 divided by 100 will give that particular value. So I already calculated that particular thing. That is equivalent to 6,06,800. This is coming down to 58.52 that is direct labor is coming down to 5,25,400, and distribution overheads as a percentage of this particular 18,50,000 is coming down to 75,850, and distribution overheads, this is coming down, this is coming as 2,33,100. This is 4.1% of this particular thing is equivalent to 75,000 850, and this general overheads is 1.1% of this particular thing is coming as 20,350. If this particular thing is there, these are the total variable costs. So these are very important to find out the value of the PV ratio. This is very important. So we need to find out what will be the total variable cost, and also we need to find out the total fixed cost to find out the break-even sales. So this total fixed costs are equivalent to, this is coming down to 3,15,000. This is coming down to 14,61,500. So we have got the information with regard to the variable costs and also the fixed costs. Now, what will be the break-even value, break-even point? So break-even point in terms of sales value will be equivalent to, we know the formula, that is fixed costs divided by PV ratio, but we don't have the PV ratio information. So let us find out the PV ratio. So the PV ratio at the budgeted figures, at budgeted sales value of rupees 18,50,000 will be equivalent to S minus V by S. So this sales is rupees 18,50,000 minus variable costs, that is 14,61,500 divided by 18,50,000. So this is going to come as 21%. 21%. So the break-even point in terms of sales will be equivalent to fixed costs. Fixed costs are there as rupees 3,15,000 divided by 21%. So this is going to be, if you are going to take 100 in the numerator, it is going to come as rupees 15 lakhs. So the break-even sales are going to be 15 lakhs. So what I did, I wanted to find out the break-even point. So I am using this particular formula, which is fixed cost divided by PV ratio. So we need to find out the PV ratio. You need to find out the PV ratio also. We can substitute here itself S minus V by S instead of that. So I am taking the PV ratio to substituting the value here. So the PV ratio is 21% and the break-even point is going to be 15 lakhs. So the BEP sales are equivalent to 15 lakhs. Now he is asking us to find out the profit at the budgeted sales value. How do we get that particular profit at the budgeted sales value? So we need to find out the contribution. So either it is the PV ratio or C by S ratio is one and the same. So let me take this particular C by S ratio to find out the profit. Or else we can also do one more thing, because we have the information with regard to sales, we have the information with regard to the variable costs, we have the information with regard to the fixed costs. Three components are known. We can use as is the marginal cost equation, which is nothing but S minus V is equal to F plus P. So at this particular budgeted figure, the sales are equivalent to 18 lakhs 50,000. Variable costs we have already calculated, which is coming down to rupees 14 lakhs 61,500. Which is nothing but fixed costs. Fixed costs are known to us. It is this figure is standing at rupees 3 lakhs 15,000 plus P. That's what we wanted to find out. So let us take the calculator, find the value of it. So 18 lakhs 50,000 minus 14 lakhs 61,500 minus this 3 lakhs 15,000, because I am bringing this particular side here. So this is going to be 18 lakhs minus so the profit will be equivalent to P is going to be equivalent to 70 rupees 73,500. So what I am doing, I am using this particular marginal cost equation to find out the P. If any one component is not known to us, we can substitute the other three components if you have and find the rest. Even if you don't have the information with regard to the variable cost also, we can find if the other three components are known to us. Now he is asking us to find out the profit if actual sales drop by 10% and increase by 5% from the budgeted sales. He is asking us to find out the profit if the actual sales drop by 10% and increase by 5%. Now, how do you solve this particular thing? Here we know that sales are equivalent to rupees 18 lakhs 50,000. These are the budgeted sales. Now he says that the sales, if sales are going to fall down by 10%, if sales drop by 10%, the sales will be equivalent to sales will be equivalent to 18,50,000 minus 1 lakh, that is 10%, is going to be 1,85,000. So the new sales figure will be equivalent to 1,66,000, that is 16,65,000 only. And if the sales are going to drop by 16,16,000, then what will be the percentage? What will be the percentage of variable cost? In the earlier bit, when we are doing this particular bit, actually we got, if the budgeted sales are 18,50,000, the variable costs at budgeted sales is given as rupees 14,61,500. So if this is the case, we have to let us find out the percentage of the variable costs. That is 14,61,500 divided by 18,50,000 is going to come as 79%. So variable cost as a percentage of sales is equivalent to 79%. If that is the case, we know the relationship between the sales and the variable cost. So here, if the budgeted sales are going to fall down by 10%, the variable costs are going to be 79%. This is 79% of this figure, 16,65,000 into 79%. Then it will be equivalent to 16,65,000 into 79 divided by 100 will be equivalent to rupees 13,15,350. So the variable costs are going to be this much. Now, so as per the marginal cost equation, the marginal cost equation is nothing but S minus V is equal to F plus P. So S at this particular new figure This is C of 1. If the sales drop by 10%, sales will be this one. The new variable costs are going to be this much. Let us substitute in the marginal costing equation to get the profit, the new profit figure. So this is rupees 16,65,000 minus rupees 13,15,350 is equal to fixed cost, which is known to us from the problem, which doesn't vary, is 3,15,000 plus profit. So the profit will be equal to this figure. That will be 16,65,000 minus 13,15,350 is equal to minus 315. So this is going to be, so what I did, I deducted this figure, then I brought this particular figure from this side, then the total will be equivalent to rupees 34,650. So the new profit figure, when the sales are going to drop by 10%, will be equivalent to 34,650. Then let us move to the next one. He says that if sales are going to increase by 5%, then what will happen to the profit? So the budgeted sales are known to us. They are going to drop by 5%. So the new sales figure will be sales value will be equivalent to 5%, increase by 5%. So 18,50,000 is the earlier figure into 5% is equivalent to 92,500. So 5% of this one is 92,500. So add that particular figure to this particular existing sales figure. This comes down to, the new sales figure is going to come down to 19,42,500. As I said, we need to find out the variable costs for this sales figure. So new variable costs will be is 79% of sales. So this will be equivalent to rupees 15,34,575. So this is the new sales variable costs when the new sales figure is going to be 19,42,500. So let us substitute this particular thing in the marginal cost equation. So the marginal cost equation is S minus V is equal to A plus P S is here 19 lakhs 42,500 minus variable cost, which is 15 lakhs 34,575 is equal to fixed cost is remaining constant, which is 3 lakhs 15,000 plus P. So P value will be equivalent to so new P value will be 92,500. Let me check once again. 19 lakhs 42,500 minus 15 lakhs 34,575 minus 3 lakhs 5,000 92,925. So the new profit figure is 92,925 when the sales are going to go up by 5%. When they are going to fall by 10%, the profit is going to be this much. We have to understand here that the sales, whenever the sales are going to go up or come down, the variable costs are going to increase or decrease, but the fixed costs are going to remain constant at all the levels of production. That you should keep into your mind, keep things in your mind. Thank you.